I could see it coming because what they did was say, you know what? Music now, like I tell people, like music now, what they did was they flipped it on us. They turned music into crack. So what crack did in the 80s was like it made a lot of people rich, but the damage it did is far more greater. So what they doing with music now is like, here, crack in the 80s. We gonna fuck up their whole generations to come because we gonna dumb them down with here. It's gonna make them feel good now, and it's gonna make a few of y'all rich.
But the majority of y'all gonna be fucked up.
It's gonna fuck up y'all generation. So that's what it is. It's crack in the 80s. You know what I mean? And it's like none of them is really, like ain't nobody really standing up for it. Like this is what they do. Like, and they know what they do with the artists is easy. They send the stylist at them first.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if the stylist report back and be like, oh, he ready, then they invite you to the party. And that's when they be like, yo, look, when you go in here, it's gonna be some, you know what I mean? It's a nigga at the door.
Okay, now look, what Ali Vegas is doing to you right now, he's giving you the game of how these niggas be getting turned the fuck out in this shit.
Like
they've tried to put this tight ass shirt on you.
That's what they do.
And if you wear the shirt,
they like, oh, he ready.
He with it.
That's you telling them like, yeah, I'm ready. And then next thing you know, you get invited to the party with the greeting is the man squeezing your dick.
Whoa.
I'm telling you.
Wow. Yeah.
And I'm telling them like, yo, son, like it's so crazy because I always tell them, like my cousins would be like, yo, son, like you that guy, like why you? I'm like, bro, I don't want it that bad.
So, all right, let's keep it a buck. Did you actually see niggas get twisted to that other side?
You go to that, you go to that party. Like if you ain't turning around and you see everybody, you seeing everybody walk through the joint. I mean the thuggish niggas. You see them walking, you like, and you in the parking lot, like on your way out, like, yo, son, that shit crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
And they like, oh, I know.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Like, yo, nah, that's just some wild shit. Nah.
You know
I'm just gonna go check it out.
That's like what I'm trying to tell you is like, we coming down the hill, like yo, bro, like yo, this is facts. Like, he about to be the next Tyson Bedford. Like,
okay.
Like lined up, like contracts lined up. Boom. The next, matter of fact, he had about like, boom, he had a $6 million contract. You know what I mean? Like for do the Law and Orders. You know what I mean? Boom, Law and Orders and all that. So the night before that, the day before you signed the contract, they was going to celebrate. Like, yo, Tyson.
Come to one of them parties.
Tyson, I'm like, yo, we're going to go celebrate, right?
Yeah.
So, boom. He gets to the party, whatever, rocking. So, Tyson like, yo, you ready for the mall? Like, it's going to change your life, you know what I mean? But he like, yo, before we do that, we going to go in this room. Like,
whoa.
Like, he like, this is, you know what I mean? He see everybody going in there. He like, yo, we gonna go in this room. Like, you might gonna see some. So then he's like, what? So it was like 3 or 4 of them. You know what I mean? 3 or 4 of the, you know what I mean? The next top people, whatever. So someone was like, yo, he like, skirt. Left all that shit on the table. He called me like, yo, I'm so sorry. I'm like, yo, what? He like, all this time, like, I was just thinking you was making an excuse. You know what I mean? Like making an excuse why you not on top or why, you know what I mean? He said, and when you was telling me that, when you telling me this, because I'm telling him, you know what I mean? Because that's my family, so I'm giving him the inside track. Like, no, this how that shit works.